And we are live again, and a warm welcome to the third race on Spa of the 5th season. I turned the volume from the cars definitely up, and my voice a little bit lower. I heard it on the last video, on the last race. I hope it's better this time. And we are here on track. Spa, one of my favorite, really favorite tracks. I like the length, I like the camel corner, I like the first corner, which has much action. And well, we have a practice, and 8 of 28 of the drivers are here. Not everyone, it seems, to be want some points. And of course the winner of the last race is not here. Can't see him. Maybe he comes later to the qualifying. I don't know. I thought the qualifying starts if he starts here, but we have a practice. You guys have the full volume. I hope you hear my voice. My voice also some heartbreaking with the Mustang. Maybe we can check the inside. It's the reason why the last time volume check. Let's check. GILES with the best time on the outside view. Actually, I have to set it up, the sound in the car and outside of the car. And maybe a little bit lower we can go here on the sound setting. Don't want to blow off your ears. Very nice, a very nice motor. GILES here. A little bit far outside. But he takes the first corner very, very good. And the corner also very good. Don't got a gear, but it was fast. It was fast, definitely. Now we have here a slow car. And he hits the 219. And I have to check a little information about the qualifying start. Well, yes. It's very, very, very hard to set this. Noise bars. Maybe this is a good setting. It needs one or two races live. You got the right setup for the audio. Ooh, that was close. Really close. Let's check another driver. Got Boyshay from the last time. And he also hits the 219. But he quits. Then let's take a look to WaldeMapp's round. You got a 220. It's close. We take a look after a little bit of the round of WaldeMapp. We take a look on the time board and check it how close they are. Maybe if you check it if you check it another time, if the sound is okay now, or maybe I have to set it a little bit lower. Then we have to take the outside view only. Very noisy braking. Also very close. And really nice in one line. But I can't get the information of the qualifying. I don't think we got 45 minutes free time, free practice. Really sharp. And he got a better time. And now let's check the time. For now very close, 2 seconds maximum. And we got 3 drivers with no time, no valid rounds, on track, on Spa. Maybe the major operator read my message on the channel. Well, then we go back on track and switch to the old man on track with the McLaren, the 280 in the new best of the grid. It's just a little message. And now we are back with the old man, the old man on track, and see what he or which line he takes. It's a very good line. It's very good braking, short braking, very far off. Very nice cut here. Now let's see how good he takes this fast corner. It's a very important corner. It's very much time you can get if you are at a 6th gear and a little bit from the gas. Nice steering and then hit the full gas to stabilize the car. And also very close on the first corner. It's a very good round. That was not so good. I think he can do this much better. And off the track. And a little bit shaky on the rear of the car. It's also very far outside. He hits the green. It was very good. A little bit more on the left side, on the outside, or on the outer corner. And now he gets almost closer from round to round. It's a very good job. And we take another lap with Peninsula. It's his first time with the 219. Not bad time. Close. And a little bit late on the brakes here. Alright. But everyone got the time round about 2:19, 2:20. Now we got Soviet Mario. And he got his Audi. Oh, Ole. Warm greetings. Now I got a feedback for the sound. Sounds good. Very nice. Then we have one information. The other information, I think maybe if this practice is over, a little drift here from Mario and a little bit outside. Mario, but he catched it very good. I have to say that very clear. He catched it very well. This was not a good situation. Now with the HHP, I call him HHP, it's much easier. In the Mustang. You can feel the weight. Maybe we got a little bit further away. But we've seen no driver who gets this corner on the outside, who hits the curb a little bit with the left wheels. Servus. Warum ich nicht selber fahre? Weil ich natürlich, wenn ich selber fahre, ja nur meine Sicht habe. Und so habe ich quasi von allen diese Sicht. Kann da mal ein bisschen noch einen Überblick geben. Aber ich fahre natürlich auch selber. Ich habe zum Glück jetzt meine LFM-Lizenz absolviert, meine 7 Runden. Und dann geht es natürlich bei mir auch scharf. And here we see also not on the left side, the best thing is if you have a corner from the outside to the inside and then on the outside, it's the best way, and he got much more space than he used. Very close. Thought he will go off track. But now he goes off track. And now I got maybe the information about the qualifying. Now I got the information. Qualifying starts 20. And for us the Germans, 21 Uhr. Now we have a big trouble in the Discord channel. Nobody knows if the qualifying starts 20 or later, maybe. And Pete77 is the saver of the day. Starts 10 past. Also 21:10 Uhr. Alright, then we are safe. We got the informations. 10 minutes to go on practice. Now we change a little bit what he is on the pit. The 218. Funkyfish now arrived. It's funky. And now we check who's also here, then we could make it easier. 10 drivers, 9 drivers. Maybe they cheating. Oh, it's just a joke. But I think it's not only the 9 or the 10 drivers who are here for the qualifying and for the race, of course. Yes. C789 is tweaking his setup. To reach the 217, the new best. Und wir brauchen auch einen kleinen Reconnect. But we are right back. Back on the server. Fortunately, it's saved. And we are back. Now we have the infos right here. We have the 50 minutes qualifying and the 1 hour race. And maybe today after this race I will have a short interview with the podium on Discord. I will write down some little questions and we get some answers, I hope. And then let's check. We got 12 drivers on the grid, and now we got on board with funkyfish. It's a nice look. And maybe also a good time. We will see. It's a too hard steering here. He loses a little bit time. Early braking, soft braking. It's a method. I think it's the inner thing of each racer. For me, I'm both. If I need to brake hard, I brake hard. If I need to get soft braking for a large round, but most of the drivers are braking in as hell. And that, I think that's not so the way to go. Too early for me. In this corner you can roll in. It's not much braking needed. Flat out on Rouge. It's got to be very good. This race. End of the track. Too fast a little bit. But I think he wants to get fast as he could the next lap to make a clean round, a good round. And let's see how he gets this first corner. It's a good corner, not so sharp like the old man. Yeah, it was very good. Funky shows his talent on the camera corner. Don't know why he steers so much left right. Drives all the way on the curb, but steers too early in the corner. There was a good use of a curb. Maybe he gets this curb. No. This curb a little bit. And let's check his time. 220, 229. It's P2, P3, HHP got a 227. And then let's check our stuntman, the Oatso 789 in the Ferrari, the number 6. At the moment he's on P12 with no time. But this was good, no stunts here. Sharpening on the curb. And a P2. It's very aggressive on the brakes. And he goes back to the pit. Now we got our Twiglet. Same car, also Ferrari, the 96. He drives, or he stands. What? Don't want to wait too long. Pete 77 also on the pit. But he drives out of the pit, I think. No. He drives into the pit, unfortunately. Then we got a first round with Jacko 14. Guys. It's a hard job, but raving 75. This is our first round, and let's see, got a 222, 2 seconds, 2 seconds on top. New P2 we have, Soviet Mario. Also back, all are back. Arcro 991, you are the man, the only man on track. And we have to look 50 minutes for qualifying. And I think we go under the 220, under the 220 time mark. Little bit nervous on the rear of the Mustang. It's natural, it's in the nature of the car. It's a little bit too far off on the right side. And also here we see no one hits this curb. Why? Why? If there's one corner it's this corner. And also this corner. I think Barcrow got a little bit of issues with the steering of the car. It's a little bit heavy. It looks heavy if he steers. Very close. And also here a little bit of nervosity in the rear of the car. I think this was off track. I've got so much advices. That was a good use of the weight. He takes it with in the corner and outside of the corner. And let's see the camel corner. It was good. Very good. And now let's check the two drivers. We have Raving and Twiglet in the pit. And now let's check the times. Let's check the times. Evilsmiler 420. It's here also. But definitely not all of the 28 drivers. Oops. I would say. Let's change a little bit. Of course, I hope the sound is on the same level. It would be nice if I have a camera from 2 or maybe 4 corners for a nice view. That would be great. And we are under the 220 mark. I've seen the 218. A little bit too close. This camera, this action camera is good, but a little bit too close, too far on the car. I think this is the best view we have. And we take it. It's a little bit of too late on the brakes and a little bit too soft on the steering. Now I take a little bit of a break to get some to snack, something snackable and drinkable, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. We got 50 seconds left. And it's the time to check the times. Most of the grid are close, but I think we have the same 3 or 4 groups, which contains the first, I think the first 5, then the second 6. Oh, this is not so. That was an awesome drift, and we got it talked on tape, on video, on stream. And now we have the waiting time. But I think we get started from the midfield to get some action. The first corner definitely a thing. And the last corner, if the drivers are close on the first round, the last corner maybe it's a thing too. And Jacko 14 definitely a nice drift. And some of the drivers use the time. You got Funky. Ooh, Funky. Funky crashed a little bit. Road takes all for the last good round. A little bit of oversteering here. And who's also on the track? I think Barker is the only one. And now we are at the end of the qualifying. And we started with the old man on track on first, Barker on the second, Peninsula on the third. And then we go on with ETE GILES, Mario, Pete, Nordsee, the WaldeMapp, Boyshay, funkyfish, the unbelievable drifter Jacko 14 on the 11th, and then we got HHP and Raving and Twiglet and evilsmiler. Unfortunately, Raving, Twiglet and evilsmiler 420 with no time. It's hard to say where those 3 drivers are at the race, on which places. I think we got on the rear of Pete. Pete or Oatso, I think one of the drivers on 6th or 7th.
It's quite a bit different. It's obviously a different concept of a car, but it's a very cool car to drive. You have to.
It's a good view.
It's fun. And it's quite a challenge. I like it. I think it suits my driving
This waiting time. Don't like it. If it's so much. And I think on the race, the pit stop is a thing they have to do. I think one time, I'm not sure, but I think that one pit stop is definitely required.
What about the night qualifying? Are you worried about that?
No, I think we will run, be ready for the race because I think we are safe for the top 20, so we are ready if you have to put one second for the lap, but I'm quite happy.
You look so calm. I mean, I expected you to be a bit more happy being
30
the
seconds.
fastest man currently.
Because it was 1 hour ago, we are ready. So
And we check it. And we choose Pete.
And how important is qualifying to you in a 24-hour?
But on the last time, in the last race, we got Pete. Then maybe, yes, we got on Oatso here on the Ferrari, on the rear view.
Keep it up, thank you. So you're currently P15. Do you think you can
And then we see the first 6.
I hope so. First shot we did was okay, but we had a bit of
And we started in the warm-up round. He checked it, he checked it. It was an accident. Or just a little bit of dust. I think it's just a little bit of dust from the side. And I don't know if I like what I see. It's a warm-up round. And also in the warm-up round you have a standing. The standing is fixed. He warms the brakes. A little bit too heavy. In my side, in my view. Let me know if you like this. It's totally chaos. I think I have a serious word with one of the drivers. After this, maybe make this in the interview section. Mario. Looks strange. Very strange. I'm excited. And now it's time to hit the green lights and start into the race. And look who gets it 1 hour. For safe it's after the first round. And there's the green light, and it's the camera corner, and a little bit close. Pete got a little bit trashed by Oatso. He gets back on the track. funkyfish took the chance to get through both of the drivers, and now it's a thing of braking and of space, of course. He fights back. Pete took his line. Now it's a little bit of gaps, like I said, a little bit far outside, a little bit far outside here, and Boyshay are right behind, 0.6, 0.7, it's under a second, it's near. Not good corner. Far outside. It was a safe break, I guess. He thought, cannot push Pete another time off the track. Now we have a good line. And Boyshay getting closer. 0.4, 0.3 is right behind. You get on the backfield. Ooh, that was a little kiss with the wall. The old man on track. So in the 15th place. Every fail immediately punished 0.5. And outside of the track. And ETE is nearby. It's really close. He loses the time on the last corner. Let's check the view from ETE GILES. The chaser's view. A little bit heavy here. He gets closer. Got a 0.1, 0, and now it was clean, it was good. And Baku falls to the third place. What happened there? It's another fighting now with Mario. I think he gets a mistake there. Looks a little bit more time than I thought. The gap's getting bigger. Slow, but it's getting definitely bigger. We see it after this corner. If he gets close to Peninsula, no. He got a 0.5, 0.6. Mario a little bit more space. Let's see what speed. It's in the 7th place. 0.5 behind. 1 second to the 6th. To WaldeMapp. He gets closer and then he loses a little bit time. Same thing here. A little bit closer and then further away. Let's check another time. The backfield, evilsmiler. Also a gap of 1 second or roundabout the 1 second. First place is the same. I got much space, 4.3 on the second. At the second, the gaps are a little bit closer. The gaps are nearly fixed. Thing is not much movement if no one makes a mistake. Very on point. Let's check the last. One 1.4, 1.5, 0.6. After the next corner, I think it's a 6. It's 1.2, but it was not a good corner. You have to be focused. Also a little bit of oversteering, but he catched it. Was just a little bit of an impulse. Seems this gap is fixed. 1.2 or 1 second mark. Let's check this little fight. The podium fight. Oop. Not sure if this was a contact. Ooh. Mario absolutely on fire in the Audi. In the first let's check it. Now 4.9. He put 0.3 on top, but doesn't get this corner well. But this looks like a little mistake. We got 47 minutes left. Maybe. I would say maybe. If I see this driving, that's one curb. That makes your race very bad. I knew it. But it's stable on the 4.6, 4.7, 4.8 on the second. We have a little group fighting 5, 6, 7 and 8. Are close enough to fight a little bit. Beat braking very late. We saw it. Very close, these four drivers. This could be the preparation for the overtake. On the straight, getting very close, but a little bit too slow in the corner. Makes this gap a little bit larger. On the corner a little bit closer, and then funkyfish pace are a little bit too strong. And Pete right behind. And we check another time the backfield. I think Raving definitely on the 15th place with the 8-8. It's much. We have to say it. It's much time. And he's definitely not happy about it. A little bit of artifacts on the graphic. Ooh. It's very aggressive on the setting. And the track is a little bit on the right. Let's see it from this view, from the last of this little four group of drivers. Now 40 minutes left. I think we got some movement. If the tires are a little bit down. And I take a little break. I'll be right back. Really close. I take a little break and then this happens. Very weird. But this was very close, and this was too far from Pete. Pete 2 times off the track. And then a little bit of late braking from Watsi, but he gets this 6th place. And now funkyfish is a little bit further away, and now we have another 4 drivers with old man on track in the group, and then we could change the view to the old man on track and see the fight another time. We get a first pit. I think it's the first one. And Pete's braking on the straight. Why? Why, Pete? In the first tire change, I think was just a stop and leave. And now the drivers are totally different on different places. Very strange.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
And now I know for the future, never make a break in half of the race. But I don't have it in my mind that the race start is so late on this race day. But now I'm back, I'm here, and I've seen it, we got very much pit-ins. I think the first three got no pit stop, and Raving 75 is the first of the three who gets in and does it. And I think HHP and Watsi will do the same thing in this round or the next round. And of course he drives through, no change. I've seen many other drivers drive through. And end the race with the same tires. It's the thing. Or I'm dumb and it's this pit section. Yes, I think it's this pit section. And now let's see if he changed the tires. ETE now on the third. And I think he gets his first place. If the other two drivers are pitting in. And the sound is incredible if we are here in the pit on the camel corner. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And now he's back on the track. On P9, P10, P11. And probably, maybe P12. He got more speed, yes, P12. And maybe Twiglet got also more speed. He comes fast, he makes he closes the gap for Twiglet. And now he's on P12. And let's check it. HHP got the pit in. And I think he got a pit in too on this round. $22 minutes left on the clock. Maybe he waits the last quarter of the race, last 15 minutes for the pit. It could be smart if you don't change the tires. It makes the gap a little bit larger to the second. They have now 62. Let's mark it with the 62. And let's check another time the other racers. Understand Barkrow on the 5th was the first. And the gaps are not close. I see a 3.2 on Old Man in front of, but the other gaps was a lucky change on this situation. And Twiglet got a P11. There was some movement. Pete, P7. evilsmiler on the P8. And he closes the gap. And the first takes another round on track. And got one stop left. Now here we see, I think we get back. And let's see this time board and the map. Here we can clearly see a gap. And we got a yellow flag. But I see nothing. The 11. What happened there? I think a little oversteering like this. And now the pit in von Oatso 789. Maybe he quit. He quit. Unluckily. Very, very unlucky for racing. And let's check the time. 30 seconds, 28, 27, 26. Now he's on the pit directly, but I don't think he gets this. But I'm excited to see on which position he gets out of the pit. Now we got the first back on first, the second back on the second. And Old Man on the third back. At this moment, Barkrow back on the fourth place. And now he's back in in the game on the track. But he loses another place and maybe another to Pete, if Pete's a little bit fast. But it seems to be he defends his P6. Now we got 15 minutes. And we got a yellow flag on the track. Twiglet. Also out of race. It was the fast corner. Definitely the fast corner. And the car looks very, very bad. Very bad. I don't think he drives the rest of the 15 minutes. No. He drives in the pit. Then let's check the new rear field. But the gaps are very, 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 very big. 44, 58, 59, 64. A 6.3, 6.4. It's not even close. And also old man on track. Got a 6.2 on Macro and a 13.7 on Peninsula. Don't think there is much movement for the rest of the race, for the roundabout last 10 minutes. And we check another time the map. We have maybe some spots. We see a little fight. Two drivers close, but it's very, very, very large. Large in the field. I think the 6 and the 77 Pete. We check this a little bit. Those two drivers are fighting. P6, P7. That's one mistake. It's one mistake. Last 10 minutes, 11 minutes. And the gap's getting bigger. Starting under 2, now we are 2.2 on Pete. The other drivers are 5 to 7 to 8 seconds away to each. And I think for me, for those fields, long races are much better in the day and night switch included. I think there's more movement than what we will see on the next season. Some little changes. Now we have 3.6 on Pete. I don't think Pete's getting closer. And for the first 4, it's the same thing. evilsmiler on the pit. Out. I think it's out. Now we have here 2.2. Maybe P5 and 6. Funkyfish. If he's getting slower in the last 7 minutes, maybe he gets overtaken. But he's on it. Maybe he gets him, maybe. I think we have 2 or 3 rounds left. And he hits the 1 second mark. He's close. A little bit slow on the last corner. Now it's back on 1.4. But he keeps chasing, definitely. P4, 10 seconds, 12 seconds. Maybe here's some movement on HHP and Jacko 14. Very risky and close to the wall. And drops from a 2.5 to a 2.2, but he needs more time. Also Pete with a 17.7 and a 6.2. Not much. And I think we enjoy a last round with the P1. And I hope there are a little bit of penalties for this off tracks. We have one track limit for the 77. But he definitely cuts this not right. Or extreme close with right side of the car. Let's check. Ooh, we got a fight in here. Maybe the P5 and 6 change places. We're waiting for the last round to make this happen. Of course, he takes the inner line. That is the action we want to see.
The leader has finished the race.
Leader's finished. But here it's not so clear. With P5 and 6. But unfortunately, or luckily, for funkyfish or Oatso 789, the places don't change, and we see some donuts. What a race! What a race! We've seen a lot of fails. 2 drivers or 3 drivers don't finished in the last, I think it was the last 14-15 minutes. But all in all, it was a good race, good times. And the fastest time with Old Man on track. Now we are ready to ask some questions. I have definitely one ask to the winner. I write it direct in the channel. I ask if he get a penalty for cutting the camel corner. Now I get an answer. And he gets nut. For me, it did not make any sense. Because it was not 1 round or 2 rounds or 3, even 4 rounds. It was 6 or 7 rounds. Definitely driver of the day with 7 times hard cutting the camel corner. And we ask old man on track. Got the fastest lap. But why he don't keep the pace? Okay, the last time is excused. If the tires are deaf, it's totally normal. But even 6 times of cutting the camel corner, definitely cutting the camel corner, is hard, definitely hard. And Peninsula, definitely a question. And yes, definitely Peninsula, 2nd place.
What about the night qualifying? You worried about that?
No, I think long run, be ready for the race, be 30 for the top 20, so
Yes, and I thought the answer would be from old man on track. Tires definitely went off on the fastest lap. And then you have to be careful, slower, definitely slower. And then you got fastest lap, but you got the other laps to follow a little bit slower. And Peninsula, and yes, he says that he got a few mistakes, but this is the thing, definitely the mistakes
Was okay, but we had a bit of traffic and
with hard fighting on the P2, definitely hard. It's not a normal thing. No, not each of us, or I would say everybody, could make such a nice comeback, and it's definitely great. And I would say for now, we are finished with the 3rd race on Spa. We see us next time. I will check. Next time is the 21st June, and the race is in Austria on the Red Bull Ring. And I would say we see us there. And yes, if you want to join this league, the links and all of that stuff are in the description, of course, like the last time. And I'm happy to see you on the next time. And I'm out.